candlelight, spreading out in an even, soft glow. But the further the light spreads, the weaker it becomes. That's true for all light, regardless of the source, except for light amplified by the stimulated emission of radiation, more commonly known as laser. Because laser light can be perfectly controlled, its beam loses almost none of its focus and strength, no matter how far it's sent. Among other things, that's opened up a whole new world for a new breed of artists who call themselves laserists. Here at Laser Images Laserium, they can literally paint in space, abstract shapes, faces, words. Lasers are used to create sensational special effects of all kinds in movies, television, and perhaps most spectacularly in live stage shows. Combined with smoke or water mist, lasers can create whole landscapes that disappear with the touch of a button. Lasers have the power to create fanciful illusions that only seem real, but they are also very much a part of the practical world. Compared to an ordinary light bulb, laser light generators are sophisticated, complex devices with awesome powers. Laser beams focus light so bright, it can instantly vaporize any substance on Earth.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire!
The ray gun of science fiction is now a reality. Laser beams easily penetrate the hardest wood, brick, and metal, and top-secret military weapons using lasers undoubtedly make these demonstrations seem feeble. But the biggest impact of the laser today is constructive. It's so useful and promising, it's been called the ray of hope. Applied in industry and controlled by computer-guided robots, laser beams are cutting tools with astounding abilities. This laser knife never needs sharpening and cuts complex designs even on curved metal surfaces. Already, the laser is revolutionizing printing and etching. Here, as if by magic, an invisible laser beam is burning an image on a sheet of stainless steel. Human flesh is an ideal target for laser energy because laser beams can be controlled and directed with extreme accuracy. In medicine, laser scalpels are used to cut, cauterize, and even vaporize human tissues. The focused laser creates a 5,600-degree hotspot. Here, it's used to remove a wart, swiftly and painlessly. The heat of the laser affects only the tiny area it strikes, and laser beams can be aimed so precisely they can destroy just one cell at a time. Cosmetic disfigurements like birthmarks and tattoos can be swiftly removed by lasers. They can erase underlying pigment without harming the surface of the skin. In open-heart surgery, lasers are being used to vaporize the fatty deposits that cause heart disease and heart attacks. Soon, laser-conducting fibers may reach the heart via small incisions in the arm or leg, making major surgery unnecessary. By controlling their frequency, laser scalpels may be tuned to destroy diseased cells while leaving healthy ones intact. Here, a laser removes the cancerous growth on the tongue. The laser's heat instantly cauterizes the incision, so there's no bleeding. Laser beams form the straightest lines we know of in all the universe, so they can be used to detect even infinitesimal curves and deviations. This machine uses a laser beam to measure the tiny amount a bridge bends when crossed by a train. Too much of a bend, and the bridge may be found unsafe long before its weakness could be detected by other means. In crime detection laboratories, laser light is being used to reveal fingerprints. Under the laser's eerie beam, prints can be found on materials where they were previously undetectable, and sensitive laser scanners are capable of discovering prints over 40 years old. In the future, pilots may be trained in flight simulators created with lasers. Flying a helicopter at low altitude is a skill lasers may soon help to teach. A laser scans a 3D model of a landscape. With a flying spot of light, it captures the scene from every angle and point of view. When projected in the flight simulator, the laser image is like a 3D movie that surrounds the pilot. As he moves the controls, his viewpoint changes accordingly, an uncanny recreation of the real experience. This may be a crude prototype of 3D movies of the future, in which the scene will surround and envelop its audience. Scientists agree that the laser age is just beginning, with many new wonders to come. For instance, they've measured the distance from the Earth to the Moon to the nearest foot using a laser beam reflected off a mirror astronauts left behind on the Moon for this purpose. A beam of laser light hurled through space to the Moon, where it bounces off a 3-foot-wide mirror and returns again to Earth. A round trip of 500,000 miles, completed in less than 3 seconds. Lasers are not confined to just labs, hospitals, and high-tech factories anymore. They have become part of everyday life. There's a low-power laser shining through this window at this moment. This is what it will read, the product code that's on almost everything these days. In less time than it takes to tell, a grid of laser beams scans the bars and the product code. That allows the store's computer to identify each item and flash its price. Lasers in the supermarket. Space-age technology designed to help speed you through the checkout line. Believe it or not.
Water. Liquid and solid. They are two elements of an amazing demonstration that, for a betting man, just might provide the basis for a wager. The bet would be this. Take a short length of ordinary thread and make a little loop and place it on or around the ice cube, without touching the ice cube with your hand, of course, and lift the ice out of the water with the thread. Impossible? Well, that's what makes it a winning wager. I'd bet the house, the car, and the calico cat on the front porch that I can do it. First, a few grains of salt. Presto. The salt momentarily melts the ice, and then the water instantly refreezes around the thread.